The issue being addressed is waste management. The amount of food waste produced daily at our high school, Dreyfus, is exceptionally high and is simply thrown away as any other form of garbage would be. The problem at hand is of Dreyfus's policy for the disposal of the cafeteria's daily food leftovers. Regardless of any food's quality, it is required that all of the day's food must be thrown away. This poses a problem as it is both wasteful and unnecessary and can be easily avoided. The goal of our project is to implement a policy at our high school that would overcome the wasteful food disposal policies already in place. To do this, we decided to start a composting program at our school that would allow for a large portion of the cafeteria's food waste to be composted. This composted material would ensure the reusage of the food as a fertile material and in turn benefit the environment. Eventually, we intend on using this compost to start a garden at our school.
Working on our Pine Jog project right now, and essentially we're just trying to implement a composting program at our high school, Alexander W. Dreyfus. And thus far, we've spoken to our principal on numerous occasions, and she supports this wholly. We also spoke to one of our vice principals in regards to the matter, and she was in support of it as well, and told us that other schools in the area had been doing this, so she said it was a viable idea. We also have met with the cafeteria manager and supplied her with enough information so that she knows as to what exactly we want to do, what the protocol will be like, and what will be needed of the cafeteria staff.
In order for us to start the composting program, a few things were required of us. Firstly, we needed to obtain a composting bin, as our school did not own one. Although some difficulties were encountered, we were able to purchase a 65-gallon composting bin. We then needed to transport the unassembled bin to our school and construct it on our school's campus as shown. Once the composting bin was finished, we needed to determine the optimal location for its placement. The place chosen had to be in close proximity to the cafeteria and needed to be on a patch of natural, grassy ground. Once this placement was determined and established, the requirements of the cafeteria staff were translated to them. The cafeteria staff were to put out all the leftover composting food into the composting bin each day. This required little effort on their part, as all they needed to do was to separate the food before disposing of it. We informed the staff of what foods and materials could go in the composting bin and what could not. We also taught the cafeteria staff of both the purpose and benefit of composting food. When the food eventually composts completely, it will be used in conjunction with the Dreyfus Gardening Club in order to create and maintain a diverse garden on our campus. This program has a high degree of sustainability, and as such, we hope for it to remain a part of Dreyfus's policy for years to come. This policy requires little change or effort, but has the potential to greatly benefit our school's campus. While many of this project's difficulties proved to be rather frustrating, the experience overall was exceptionally fun and rewarding. Ultimately, this project turned out to be a success. That being said, only time will tell of this project's continued progress and development. In the future, we hope to expand this project's scope and participation by having not only the cafeteria staff compost, but the students of Dreyfus as well. If our fellow classmates and students were to get involved, the project would bring about a greater sense of cohesion in our student body, while also allowing for greater yields of compost. It also has the potential to be used as a field learning activity throughout the classes offered at our school. Regardless of how we look at it, the outcomes of this project have been purely positive, and our project holds the potential to grow even more over time.